8% in the second quarter.
Well, a big part of that, again, is that they pushed the ball up. They got some transition basket. That was Paul Pressey. He took it to the basket, but he was able to dish it off to people. He's got 5 assists here at the half.
We talked about how well the Milwaukee Bucks usually do coming off the bench, and how if there is a weakness for this Chicago team, they don't get as much production off the bench as most other teams do.
Well, that's going to hurt the Bulls should they go further. Obviously, the Bucks need to get all the production they get. But you got to remember, a lot of the Bucks production comes from their leading scorer in Ricky Pierce. But it's great to see Paul Pressey come off the bench, take up some of the slack that still has not been picked up from the inside players as of yet. But Pressey was able to get easy baskets. That's what you need on the offensive end.
And on the front line, where the Bucks were so manhandled on Friday night, they appear to be holding their own, although they will continue to get most of their production out of their backcourt.
Well, the backcourt has been able to keep some of this by being able to go to the basket, kick out to their front court players. So that's where they've gotten some of their opportunities. But Pressey and Robertson have kicked some of the guys down low as well.
Outstanding performers in the first half. We talked about Pressey and his 14-point performance. Michael Jordan also has 14. And, of course, Scottie Pippen with the 13 points is pitched in, too.
And I suggest to you, Michael will pick it up in this half because he knows that his team has got to get this thing going. You can't afford to lose one game in this 5-game series, and particularly when you're playing at home. So the pressure clearly on the Bulls. The man has always responded, Michael Jordan.
Quadruple double is not entirely out of the realm of possibility for Jordan today. We're underway in the second quarter, and Paul Pressey is in to start the second half for the Bucks. Alvin Robertson shot off the mark, and Pippen with the rebound. Horace Grant. No, Pressey with the rebound.
Pressey's in the lineup, so you got to wonder. Pressey played well, but how much is Jay Humphries hurt? But again, you got Cadillac Anderson in, so now you got some tough bodies, but you got good defensive team in as well.
Bulls with the takeaway. The Bulls start the same 5. Jordan. Greg Anderson is still on the floor looking for a call that, as you mentioned, Quinn, will not come in the playoffs.
Yeah, he can keep looking for that call. He won't get that one too many times.
Jordan has 16. Lead at 53-52. Pressey almost trapped back outside the low house. Shot clock is at 2. Anderson shot off the mark. Pippen with the rebound. And the low house faces up to Pippen, and Jordan will slow things down.
Yeah, that's all day. That's all day. There's no way in the world if Fred Robertson guards Scottie Pippen.
Immediately, Del Harris wants a 20-second timeout. 10:31 to play, and Scottie Pippen has again come out and reestablished his game as he did at the start of the day.
Well, Scottie's numbers have been up decidedly. In this regard, I think Scottie is playing with more confidence. It's Phil Jackson's demeanor to let you play and not to have any problems with making mistakes. Well, I didn't think Scottie felt comfortable with that last year. But coming out here at the half, I knew 1 or 2 people were going to come through. I know Michael's going to play well. Scottie Pippen, all-star this year, he will start getting going as well.
Scottie Pippen enjoying a fine afternoon so far. And the Bulls have scored the first 4 points of this period. Sikma got the back rim. Jordan was fouled by Sikma, who tried to grab his rebound. That's 3 on Sikma. There's a little of that demeanor you were talking about on Phil Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, he very rarely changes. The only time I've really noticed him to change, and it's rarely at the players, if he says something to an official, and that's the way you've got to be. You've got to fight for your players.
Sikma rejects Jordan down low. And Pressey leads the Bucks back 4 on 3. Robertson inside. 55-54 Bulls. Three-pointer.
Boy, he's playing with so much more confidence. To take that kind of shot when your team is going through a little bit of lull offensively takes a lot of confidence and a lot of nerves.
Scottie Pippen has 18. And the foul is going to go on Scottie Pippen.
No, I believe instead of foul, they call it illegal defense. Yeah, they would.
Chicago personal foul, 33, Scottie Pippen.
Because Scotty didn't really foul him. But that's his fourth foul. That's why I didn't think that Fisher was going to make that kind of call. I thought he was going to call him for illegal defense. But now Phil Jackson, he'll get off that bench a little bit now.
Pressey, turnaround on Paxson. You can't say enough about Paul Pressey's game this afternoon. He has 16.
And John Paxson cannot guard him down there, so the Bucks do themselves well by getting Pressey down on the block.
Cartwright, top of the key. Jordan. Bulls by 4. Jordan with 18. He and Pippen leading the way. 36 of the Bulls' 60 points between them. Pressey. I'd say Paul Pressey is...
he showed up this afternoon.
He's guaranteeing himself some playing time in Game 3 in Milwaukee. Paxson with Sigma guarding him. Tap up and in. Grant will get credit. I'm not sure that it wasn't Lohaus who tipped it in.
They tipped it, and they were tipping it in the opposite direction, and the ball just died over the rim, dropped right through.
How many hours a day do you spend practicing then?
You better not spend a whole lot, because there's not many chances you'll get that to happen positively for you.
8 minutes to play, third quarter. Bulls, 62-58 lead. Anderson had it batted away. Alvin Robertson back up. Off the glass, no. Anderson again. Good inside play by Greg Cadillac Anderson.
Yeah, but all of the Bucks are more aggressive. That time I thought the Bulls came after him. The Bucks are showing they're going to be resilient and stay tough on the inside.
Ricky Pierce getting set to check in for Milwaukee. Cartwright on Anderson.
He's still looking for that call.
Cartwright has 8. Bulls lead back to 4 with 7:20 to play. Third quarter. That one almost out of bounds. Shot clock is at 6. Sigma will take it. And is fouled by Cartwright.
Boy, that is just not a good foul. You got Jack Sigma out there shooting that shot. And Bill Cartwright knows that. He knows it makes no sense to go out there and foul somebody shooting a jump shot from there.
Ladies and gentlemen, earlier a foul.
That's number 3 on Cartwright.
Illegal defense, Chicago.
They changed that, Greg. The foul that was called against Scottie Pippen, they just changed. That was an illegal defense, which means that Scottie Pippen now only has 3 fouls.
What you're telling me is that you were originally correct.
Well, you might say that.
Jack Sigma shot 89% from the free throw line during the regular season. You won't see him miss many of those. And Jack Sigma is yet to corral a rebound this afternoon.
Well, the Bucks haven't far enough away from the basket. He'll have a tough time getting it. And as I said, if it's just running and jumping, the Bulls will get most of those.
Jordan off the mark. Pressey with the ball. Robertson, change of place down the middle, and he is hammered. Anderson is hammered by Jordan. That's number 2 on Jordan. And with 6:48 to play here in the third quarter, we'll take a timeout. The Bulls lead is 3. We're coming right back.
Chicago's south side. That injury left him blind. Well, now Robert is about the biggest Michael Jordan fan there is, and yesterday he had a chance to meet his idol. And his father told me that that was the first time he has seen Robert smile since the accident. And Robert is here today to cheer